Hey, how's it going? Hey, what time is it? Is what I should be asking. I don't know. My clock is broken. Now you might be saying, well, you need a new battery. It does need a battery, but I have a battery. That's not the problem. Because this battery, I don't know. It works, but not on this counter. So, not on this matte surface. There's juice in this battery, and I can't make it work. See, of course I'm on video, I can't make it work. But I did that on the counter after I took the battery out. My thing was, my little second hand here was going, well, I wasn't making that noise, that sound effects by me. But when you do that and your battery stands upright, that means there's still battery juice in it, in the battery. So I am going to figure out, I put the battery in, so maybe I can show you. Oh, see, I don't know if you can see, there's a little glare there on the, maybe, what is that glare? Oh, sure, now it's working. Give it a minute, because it'll stop. It was doing it before, like, as soon as I put the battery in. Is it showing it? So I guess we'll wait. Tick, tick, tick. It's sticking. The second hand is kind of... It did it at the 2. I wonder if it'll do it then at the 8. Does it? I can't tell. I can't see, the screen is too tiny. Sure, now it's working. Now it's working. Oh no. There, it's sticking. Now it's working. So it's and you're thinking, well, it's because you're putting it sideways like this and it's not working. That's true. It does kind of stop like that, but that's weird. When I have it on my door, it's hanging on one of my kitchen cabinet doors, and it was sticking. Like the second hand kept sticking, and it wouldn't advance any further. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So what I wanted to do was not spend as much time talking about the tick 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 of my clock, but I wanted to take this apart. So this is a DIY fixing the clock. Oh, it sounds like I could put a joke in there somewhere. The mine's not working. Haha, recording. Recording, that's why. Okay. So, I got my little handy dandy screwdriver set. Cool, right? Cool. It's got all these attachments, which I can maybe go over later. But I need something. Yeah, that'll work. What is that? I need time. Oh, you know what? That fits in there too. I'll be darned. Okay, so. Okay. All those little screw heads. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just taking this apart. I know what I'm doing. Haha. Do not do this at home. Even though that's exactly where I am. Ooh, magnetic screws. Yeah, I think I will put this up. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Like, what? What is the purpose of that? If it's, I thought, hey, let me take this apart. I couldn't get it. I bought this clock, let me think, several years ago. Probably at Walmart. Well, I thought if I took those off, something would happen. But apparently they're just guards. Well, I have guards. I have these handy dandy, these fancy guards. There's a little bit of spongy liner that I folded over, and then I had purple duct tape, and I just put them over here like this because I put them on my, I put the clock on my cabinet door, and I have like a little paper clip kind of rigging that hooks into here, into this thing here on the back. And then I have like a little cushion here that, and it's just to keep the clock from banging every time I open the cabinet door. Okay, what I do see here is I do see 2 screws, sorry, 3 screws. I see, it's hard to see. See? Here, here, and here. Also, there are probably, or not, I can't tell. No, you know what? Okay, I can't, like, in here there are little tiny holes right here on this side of the battery pack and on this side. And just one hole on each side. But there's no screw. There are little plastic bumps there, so, and it does move a little here. So earlier I was thinking, how do I get this apart? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to okay, I got that off. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. Yeah, okay. So what is, oh, there's like a little thing right here, a little metal thing right here. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? It's right there. And when I do that, it pushes up, or not. I'm gonna take the handle. There's a little, I could feel a pull or a push, rather, maybe this one? It's a little hexajobby. Yeah. Reading teacher has a way with words. I need a very small tipped one here. What size is that? Nope, that's not it. Too big. What size? Does it say what size? It says JMCRVT4. I can't get at it. Aha! Now see? It's how I can push the... I can't get it. You see how the clock is, there should be another one. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. There we go. Haha. Okay. I'll just use those little ones to push these out. Or not. Oh yeah, there we go. Is there another screw? This is crazy. Most people would say, chuck it! It doesn't work. Get rid of it. Must be broken. But I'm not that type of person, so I am curious and I want to know. Learn every chance I get. I don't want to break it though. Nobody wants to break. So what I thought was, I want to look at a took the little plastic plate off this one. And what I want to see is the second hand crooked? Is it bent a little bit? Although I'm trying to figure out, like, to me, it does look like it's a little bit bent when I look at it like that. So I'm looking at it like that, and to me it looks like the second hand part is just a little bit bent. I have to be very careful with it. Advancing the second hand does move the minute hand. So what I did was, I noticed this afternoon that it kept sticking, like the second hand kept going like this. Like that. And I thought, what the heck is wrong with this thing? And it was upright, like this. It was upright. And it was still sticking, like right here or something, or I can't remember exactly where on the clock or what number it was doing that with. And it said the time was 9 or 10 or almost 10 or something like that at 10:45 or I can't remember. So turn them both. So it was something like that, like 10:45 or something like that. And I thought, what's wrong with this clock? It's like, it's almost 3. So it was, or I think it was almost 4. 3:57, I think was the time. So I said, well, so I took the battery out. Oh no, that's when I put the battery back in. Took the battery out, and I put it in, and I was holding it, and I noticed that when I did that, it advanced, like, I set it for 3:57, and it kind of, like, jiggled a little around the 2. If I knew it wouldn't get dusty, I'd keep the plastic plate off. But now it's working. I'm going to see if it's working this way. Now it's working this way. Will it work this way? I lift it up, but you can't see it. It's working. I fixed it! It's a miracle! What did I do? I just messed around a little bit with the second hand. Looked at it very closely. Okay, so I'll put that there. Now I'm gonna put it back together and see if it's gonna stay working. So is it gonna stay working? Maybe I should clean the glass with my shorts. I know, not the way to do it. So I want to see. There's no way that that little plastic dome is touching. It is not touching it. It's about over, I would say, over 1/4 of an inch over or above all the hands. You know, the second hand is at the top there. So I'm going to put this back in. You know, I have to see, because isn't there a... Rewind! Undo! Undo! Uh-oh. So, just a minute. I was just thinking Gets me in trouble every time it does. The reason I needed to look was because there's a little, I'm going to show it to you. There's a little stem right there, and that goes on the bottom. That goes on the bottom, so I want to make sure that when I put this in, that little stem, can you see it? Little stem, it's plastic. How come there aren't other, okay, there are holes, which is where those little screws go. So I want to make sure that this one, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I have that right there. I was like, oh, what's that little thing? Because there's no screw or cap or anything for it. These are all the same size, these little jobbies. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking. I want to go, what time is it? 11:34? Oh, good. 11:35, it just changed. 11:35, I'm going to put this battery back in. Watch the clock, watch time fly. Oh, look at that. Now see, I just mucked it up there. Where's that thing at? Where's that thing at? Okay. What is that blue? The blue light. Is that from, oh, that's from here. Alright, no? No, it's not. I don't know what that light's from. I want to make sure that it shows the time. Now, when I look right into the little screen on my Handycam, it's doing like a face thing. It just did like a little square, you know, like the phones have a little square spot, facial recognition. I want to make sure it goes all the way around. Where did it start when I showed it to the camera? Showed it to the lens, I guess. Proper wording and all that. Blah. So, tomorrow, Sunday, after I post announcements for my classes, I'm going to work on a facial mixture. So I have a 3-ingredient facial mixture. It works really, really well. So, a couple of my students are subscribed to my channel and said they would be interested in. Okay, it's still going, right? So what I was going to tell you that what I noticed was I plugged the battery, put the battery back in at 3:57, you know, set the clock for 3:57, and then I noticed that it changed, it advanced in the time. It was still 3:57 on the DVR clock, and this clock showed 3:59, like almost 3 o'clock, and I thought, whoa, that was weird. It hasn't even been 2 minutes yet, so why is it showing that advanced time? So that's, I just have to keep an eye on that. Maybe it was just dusty, I have no idea, but now it's working. So I'm going to put time to go. Uh-oh, did you hear the kitty? Blue! That was me imitating a horrible imitation of my cat meowing. Okay, just a minute. So these are just cushions for the wall, yeah, for the cabinet wall, really, for the cabinet door. So I just put those there, like that. and then I'll put that up on the wall. And hopefully, now the last time I don't even know, I'm not going to put these back up. I'll use those for something else, and that gives me, haha, spare screws here. Yay! So, on that note, I gotta go. I gotta go feed the cats. It's important. It's urgent before my poor kitties starve to death. Ha 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 ha. Where does this go? How does this go, Tammy? Okay. Let me put the little thing back. I'm coming, babies. Just a minute. No. Back up a little. On that note, have a wonderful day, night, weekend. Bye.